And welcome back yet again. In Performance Building Need for Speed Unbound today, we are looking at the Aston Martin Vulcan. This is one I've been seeing show up a lot in S-Class races, which is actually kind of interesting once you see when we get into the build. So, for the engine, there's only one. It's a 7.0 liter V12. So what do we got to do to get it from S Plus into S? Well, all we have to do is take the gearbox and shift it from the 6-speed Super, or I'm sorry, the Pro 6-speed gearbox down to the Sport 5-speed gearbox. As you can see, that takes us from 353S Plus to 329S. With the handling on this thing, it is 60% grip with the steering sensitivity all the way up and the downforce all the way up. And we'll leave it on brake tap for drift entry. So all these other pieces are just standard. I haven't made any changes because as soon as I try and make a change, I have to adjust the handling even more. So not a huge deal, just something to be aware of. So as stated, the only thing on this build that will change is the gearbox. Other than that, everything else stays the same. This is all parts that already come on the car. And changing anything else pops you out of S-Class and into S+. This is a $1.12 million car, if I remember. So it's pretty expensive to buy. But it does seem to do pretty well in the races. So I haven't raced this yet. Let's go check it out and see if it's actually worth it or not. Alright, so we're back on Blue Collar to test out this Vulcan build. Alright, good. I didn't mess up my launch. Off the line, this thing is pretty quick. I'm already past every single person. And it's gaining speed really well. Ooh, that felt nice. It didn't feel like it wanted to slide out on me. That felt really good. Okay, a little bit of understeer there, but, you know, nothing ridiculous. Wow, this thing micro drifts really well and drifts really well. I'm digging it. So, I know this isn't real far into the race yet, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is definitely worth buying to race in S-Class. S Plus, I don't know, but S, yeah, for sure. Let's see how it takes this corner without any drifting, because that's how I like to take that one most of the time. That was really good. Okay, yeah, so as I had stated previously, it does understeer a little bit, but nothing that can't be handled. And it does seem to go over the dirt fairly decently without losing too much speed. It handles really well. It doesn't feel like it wants to slide on me anytime I make a turn on the dirt there. And let's go on this one. A little bit off the accelerator. We're going to drift this corner. Wow, I really am impressed by this build. I'm shocked that it's as good as it is. A little bit of understeer there. I needed to start drifting it a little bit sooner. So that's something to note. Drift sooner than you think you're going to need to. Otherwise, it won't do quite what you need it to do. Got out of the gas there because I didn't want to drift that corner. I just wanted to take it under my own power. And oh boy, it gets up to speed and it doesn't want to drift. That's the problem. When it's going too fast, it doesn't want to drift real well. That makes sense. But I mean, that was the one real mess up in this car, and that handled really well. Alright, I think I'll go see about maybe doing one more race to see how it performs in that. Okay, we are in an endurance race called the Scenic route to see how this is going to handle on a longer race. I mean, we already know off the line it's good. Come on, Lyric. What are you doing? Besides getting in my way. There we go. Alright. Bye, everyone. We'll see you in the dust. Alright, here comes our first test at that corner. So I started that drift pretty early and kind of started to lose it a little bit. I overdrifted because I didn't let off the gas or anything. Here's a nice straightaway to see how I'm going to pull or not from the AI. And it seems to be pulling away from him pretty well. I mean, I can't complain. This thing's pretty smooth. We've hit our max speed. And we're coming up to some slight corners here. Nothing we can't handle. Yeah, that wasn't too bad going through there. Even though I accidentally started to slide a little bit, it wasn't that bad. I'm really kind of impressed with this car. It's a lot of money. So if you got the money in multiplayer, there you go. I mean, it could be a car for you. It's probably going to win a lot of races. Oh, wow, there is some nice glitching going on in the sky there. Don't know what's going on with that. But that's not distracting at all. Oh, God, my frames just died. At least the car didn't. The frames did, but the car didn't. Why? What is the deal with this spot? I am so confused why this building, and I'm going to drive right through it. This is probably not going to be good. Yep, can't see what I'm doing here. I don't know what is going on. I don't like it, for sure. Oops. Alright, we're finally starting to get past the weird glitch. I don't understand that at all. I lost it a little bit there. Oh, good, more glitchy. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this race. This is ridiculous. I don't know how I'm not crashing into things. Alright. I'm done with that. Anyway, this car handles really well, especially if you don't overdrift it like I did a few times. It has really good off the line. It has a really good top speed. It accelerates really well. So if you got the money, go out and buy this car. It is definitely worth it, and you'll win some races in multiplayer. Like I said, I've seen it starting to appear in the S-Class races way more often online, and I have beaten it, and I've also lost to it. So that's going to do it for today. Please hit the subscribe button. Please like the video. Leave some comments. Let me know what cars you'd like to see me put some performance mods into, and maybe what class you want to have them in. Until the next time, take it easy.